Welcome to another Tribe Social update. Today, I'm going to be talking about two new features that we just released today. And so let's jump into a quick demo. As always, you can go to tribesocial.io/updates to see all of the updates we're making. We've got a couple really cool things coming down the pipeline the next few weeks. So you want to stay tuned for that. So let's jump into the site. And we've got two big features I want to look at today. The first is going to be our new group tabs. So before, when you were on a page, like a group page, we had kind of a standard set of tabs. Now, what we have done earlier this year is we actually added a number of kind of modular tabs to the platform. And so this allowed us to customize each group for different purposes. So I'm going to jump over to our mobile app. This is an example of the mobile app. And you can see here we've got all these kind of different tabs. We've got replays, we've got upcoming events, we've got the community feed, which is the community part there, and then training or the curriculum, which is pretty familiar, and then even resources over here, so other places you can send people. So we had prototyped this on the mobile app. And then we decided to take all of those features and pull them into the web platform. So if you were using kind of a different website that you were kicking people off to, for some of you guys were doing that for your website. Now you can have that on the web platform right on the same domain. So let me show you a little bit how that works. If you head over to your groups and you open up a particular group, you'll see that now there are all these checkboxes here, and you can enable or disable various tabs to customize the group to suit specific needs. And so there's a bunch of new fields here, so you could definitely check all those out. And I'll just hit a few of the main ones here. The Today tab, this is a way that to create kind of a headline here, so we can say, welcome to the course. We can have any kind of buttons or links that we want to highlight here. And then it'll even display upcoming sessions. So if you have a live session coming up, let's say every Tuesday, there'll be a little countdown right there that will show people when the next live session is going to be. You can also add a number of items here, which is going to be very similar to the mobile app here, where we have kind of this sort of 6-pack up here where we can see, if people need to book a clarity call, or they want a shortcut to jump to the weekly calls, or other links that you've got kind of throughout your community, you can just highlight those there with an image. And that's just a great way to get sort of key call to action right there on the first part of the group page. So that's there. Discussion is the same as it was. I think it was called community or discussion there. And then we've added a new replay tab as well. So anytime you are live streaming to a group, as long as that content is not part of a collection, it will get featured in that replay section. So if you're, again, streaming, say, a weekly Tuesday coaching call, you can have those replays all available in the replay tab. That's very helpful if people just want to jump back without having to sort of sort through the collection side of the training tab. That's just an easy way to get to it. Of course, there's also a new events tab. So we have worked on an integration here with a great tool called Add Event. This is a free tool, I believe. And you can go in here and create a custom calendar for your community and then feature those events inside of the app. So I'll just kind of show you what this looks like on the mobile app here. When you tap the events tab, you can see all of the upcoming events. You can have Zoom links, all that kind of important information, timing. It also does, change the time zone here as part of Add Event. So you can set, which time zone you're in and just get all the correct times for those upcoming events. So that's a very helpful feature that would definitely check out. So we've also added a Next Steps tab. So if I'll show you what that looks like, I'll enable it here for a second. And we'll refresh. And now you'll see that we have a place here where we can list out important links that we want to highlight over here as well. So again, if you were doing a course and maybe you want to upgrade people to another course, kind of Next Steps would be a great place to link them out to another product or maybe book a consultation with you, all those types of things. There's lots of ways you can use this for your group. And so hopefully you can kind of see how just being able to enable and disable tabs, you can really set up groups for a lot of different things. So you don't have to use it with those kind of standard four tabs that we had. Now we've got the ability to add kind of customize those. And also, if we want to add additional tabs in the future, we can enable those as modules. So it's a great framework. We really like how it came together, and I hope you guys enjoy that. So jumping into the one other feature that we have added is the new one-time password email. So access was something, and people forgetting passwords or not being able to get into their site that for users was a big concern. And so we have added this one-time password email. So what I'll do here is I'll just sign out real quick, and I'm going to try to sign in. So now, if I put this in here, it's my test email, I can either choose the send me a one-time password, or I can sign in with my password. So this allows us to click here. I can just add the password the way I've always done it, or I can have it email me a code that I can use. I don't have to necessarily have a password set for this. I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. And here you can see the email comes in. Here's your one-time password. I can just take these 6 digits, paste them in here, and I'm into the platform. Now I'm signed in. So all I did was put my email address in, and then I get emailed a code, and that goes right in. So you don't even have to have a password necessarily. So it just makes it a little bit easier to get your users in and out of the platform. So working on a number of other cool features coming in September. We just spent a good few hours this week as a team kind of shaping up all the work we're going to be doing inside of September. And we're excited to be rolling out some new features for mobile apps to make those way more accessible. So instead of having to go and build a custom app, we're going to have some ways that you can upgrade and just get a mobile app as part of your platform. So we'll be talking more about that end of September. And we've got some cool updates to the live streaming piece. So one of the little frustrations was that if you ever streamed to Tribe and then you had a recording in Tribe, then when you're done with your event, you'd have to go back and select the recording to enable the replay. So we've got a update coming soon where that will actually disappear. So you'll just set your custom RTMP and your stream key, and you'll stream. And when it's done, the replay just shows up magically for your audience. You don't have to go back and do any kind of editing or prep to that content. It'll be ready. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us at help@tribesocial.io, and I look forward to seeing you in the next update.